Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you miss any of my most awesome videos. Yeah. In front of us, we have the C.Crane CC Radio SW. It's an AM, FM stereo, shortwave portable. And we're going to do a mini review of this radio. I say mini review because I purchased this radio off of eBay for about $35 about 8 months ago as a parts-only radio. Didn't expect a lot to work on it. I thought I could probably fix it, but I wasn't able to. So I use it as a frequency checker mainly on the AM band for my bigger radios like the EP Pro and my GE Super Radio. So it's really neat in that respect. Plus, with the Twin Coil ferrite, this thing is a monster on the AM band. I really love this radio. I wish C.Crane still made it so I could buy a new one of these. Just fantastic. I'm always on the lookout for a brand new version, maybe new in the box, somebody hasn't used much, because this is just an amazing radio. Love it. So let's go ahead and get started. Dimension-wise, we're 11 1/4 inches across. We're 7 1/4 inches high. And we have a case depth, including that tuning knob, of 3.5 inches. So it's quite wide there with the knob. All right. So let's go over size comparison. We got CC Skywave we can set up here. Since this radio is so big, I can't put a second large radio next to it on camera. But it gives you an idea, the Skywave. We have a CC Pocket. Another idea. Makes it look small. And then we have Iron Man. He likes radios from Japan. Yeah. He's got a new theme song. I like it. Deck of cards. Okay, you get the idea. I'm having fun with this. It's a great radio. It's fun to review. Should have done it earlier. Just never got around to it. So we got that out of the way. Let's look at features of the radio. There's quite a few features, and it's actually a really well thought out design. And this is like a tuner's radio too. I love it. I wish it had a few extra features, but it's okay. Let's go start showing you what it has. On the left-hand side, we have, let's see, a line out. If you pull this jacket out here, you got RCA jack. So you got a right and left RCA jack. Pretty awesome. Here we have battery size. Now I've never seen that on a radio before, but it says D or AA. And I'll show you what that means. It's pretty cool. The radio runs on 2 different types of batteries. Here's DC in, 6 to 9 volt. It's interesting. It allows that amount of difference. Okay. Front of the radio, we have a metal speaker grill, which looks really sharp. It has this kind of like angle design and flat and angles back down. Pretty cool. You can see that in the light there. I like that. About a 4-inch speaker, I'm guessing, behind there. It sounds decent. Headphone jack, I didn't test the quality of that because I've been using it only as a frequency checker and that speaker. So it probably sounds good. It's FM stereo. I'm guessing it's decent. AM RF gain. Make sure this knob's all the way to the right. Trust me on that one. Treble control, bass control, very nice. Really makes the speaker sound good. Loving it. Up front here, I'm going to bring this up to the camera. FM stereo, AM dual conversion. You can see your display. We have a battery level indicator. Right now it says local time is 10:18. You have a little button over here that says dual time. And when you press this, it'll show you the world time and time offset of 6 hours. And if you want that time to stay, you just press and hold this and it will lock that time in, which is nice. Here we have a power button, sleep function. We have a lock button. Pretty basic stuff. PL synthesized world band receiver. Okay, my issue with this radio is that right there, the AM, shortwave, and FM mode select switch here. So this thing has issues. So we're going to leave it on AM wide, and that's how we're going to do the review. I'm not going to go to FM with the radio or even do an FM review on this radio because it just has an issue with that, and sometimes it doesn't want to go back to AM, and that is an issue. That's a problem. So I have to mess with it until it works. We don't want to do that on camera. So just bear with me on that one. The FM, actually, when I had it working, it was running like a PL660. So if you go to my video there, it's about the same reception capability. Might have a little edge because the antenna on this thing's pretty big. Here we have dial speed, hold, slow, and fast. So you can do different increments with this tuning wheel. I love this little 3-button combo. Very handy. Over here, a lot of buttons. We have a minute and down button. So you can seek down and tab down for your tuning here. So you don't have to tune with this. You can tune with these buttons. Similar to the Field BT. We have an hour mode set, and then of course forward, seek forward. Here we have a clock set button and memory set. We have an alarm mode to wake up to the alarm or radio. And of course, to set your 2 alarms, timer A and timer B, we have the shortwave band to go to different meter bands here with the 1 touch right there. Here we have the memory button to set your memories, and you get 10 per band, giving you 50 memories. Yay! It says it right on there. It's funny. Reset hole, like again, tuning knob. Over here we have the AM shortwave band select. We have AM, shortwave 1, shortwave 2, shortwave 3, similar to the BT. Man, it seems like holding a big pizza. It's like heavy. There's your volume control, really smooth, nice to use, love it. Twin Coil ferrite, love that too. Good feature. Right hand side of the radio, we have some switches. We have a key light, so if you engage the key light, that's really nice. All your keys are backlit, so I just have that off right now. AM sensitivity, just leave it on distant, don't even mess with that. I guess if you live next to a strong tower, go to local, but stick to distant. Shortwave, FM shortwave antenna, internal, external, it's pretty nice. All right, top of the radio, we have a cool light button, which actuates the light. You can see it there. It's kind of just a nice dim display light amber. It reminds me again of the 660s light. We have a snooze button. I love how large that is. This is a great radio, I guess, if you're using it for an alarm clock. Here we have a world time zone there. There you go. What's going on with time? There's our frequency. You can pause and look at that for the frequency nut in you. I love saying that. Here's a cool handle. It's recessed and it folds flat, just like the EP Pro and the EPs. I love that on those models. It comes up, flips up really nicely. What a good, well thought out design. The antenna is a monster. This thing comes up, rotates 360, and extends out to 43 inches. It's just a beast of an antenna. So love that. Okay, let's get to the back of this radio. There's my handle there. I'll show you what's going on the back side. All right, so set this down gingerly. We have some connections, antenna connections. We have an FM shortwave connection, AM, and this says AM IF out, I believe. I'm not sure. I don't use anything like that, so you guys can let me know how cool that feature is. I don't know what to do with that. It's the first radio I've had with that before. Here we are with the vented case. Caution, do not charge non-rechargeable batteries. Don't know if I mentioned that. This does have a charge feature to charge rechargeable batteries that are inserted. That's kind of a neat feature. I like that. So I'm going to open this battery compartment door. And as you notice, it runs on 2 different types. You got D batteries. I got those installed. Or you can run it on 4 AA batteries. And the AA batteries are actually pretty good. I've ran on AA batteries before. The radio doesn't run super long. I might get like 25 hours. But it's better than nothing. So very cool. And I believe there's a 9K, 10K switch down underneath these batteries, so you can switch your AM mode to 9K. So it's a good thing to know. All right, so that's that. Put this back together here. Always fun to do on camera. That's why I usually don't open those up. Okay, so let's go ahead and have fun with this radio. Use some tuning. Yeah, like I said, I use this as a frequency checker. I love this radio for that. It's amazing to take and spin on a medium wave or AM dial. Right now we're going to go to shortwave, so I'm just going to extend the antenna out. So give me a moment to extend 43 inches of this antenna beast. Yeah, this thing's gigantic here. Okay, there we go. We'll see what kind of reception we get downstairs. Make sure this is all the way up. Turn this on. You can toggle your time. See what time's going on there. Okay. So yeah, currently we're local times 10:24 a.m. Central Standard Time near Chicago, Illinois, USA. And let's see what this thing picks up. So what I'm going to do is hit scan here. You can do the tuning like this, which is pretty awesome. It has a little chuffing, you can hear that, but no mute on tuning. You got slow, and you can hit this button, go to fast. So we're going to go ahead and do a seek here and see how well that works. And then once it goes to the first band, then we'll switch to the second band. Of course, you see it jump to the different meter bands automatically. But we'll switch to shortwave 2, pick up some stations there, and then we'll go to a medium wave scan and see how it does. Yeah, there's that charge button on that memory. So that's cool. It's got the little warning thing because there is no switch from alkaline to rechargeables. They're just telling you, be careful, don't put alkalines in if you're going to charge it up. So good to know. But yeah, fun radio. I love this radio. I think it's amazing. Like, I wish they still made this radio. It's so cool. So I'm always on the lookout for this. It's probably going to pick up some static. It's a pretty sensitive antenna. Don't have to hook up an outside wire for sure, but I probably will. Probably do an evening band scan with this radio, just so you guys can see what this thing does with AM. It's just, wow. It is very good. I'm loving it. And then during the day, it's great. Last night I had it going, and I was pulling in stations next to stronger stations really well. It was just great. It definitely has some great directional power. Like if you're trying to null a station out, you just move this radio a little bit, and it works perfectly for that. Just amazing. So we're getting the top of the band here. See if we can pick up 10 megahertz. If not, we're going to switch over. Should be able to pick up something, guys. Come on. Something besides noise. Okay, we're going to switch to shortwave 2.
But little by little, you are leaking out of the anointing of God.
There you go.
The enemy is waiting for you to get empty to make his move. Some believe once filled, always filled. But James explained that there is a gradual decline from becoming earthly, which is to be natural, non-spiritual, where many Christians are living, to becoming sensitive, to the lust of the flesh, to the final state of devilish, which means to be totally controlled by the sinful nature. Friends, people backslide, but no one.
So you can see how that works. It works really nice. If you find a station, it's got a lot of interference like that. You can play around with the slow speed and fast speed. That works out really nice. So we'll scan this shortwave 2, and then we'll go to AM band for sure. I'll show you what this radio does in AM. That's why I'm loving this radio so much. You haven't seen it, but it's one of those radios where it's like, do I review it? Yeah, what the heck, we're reviewing it. Let's have some fun. Let me show you. I guess I can show you that key light. Let me turn that on. I'll turn off some lights here. It's daytime, so it's not gonna get super dark in here. But like when I'll show you, just reset to the band there. We're gonna let it go to where it stopped at 15. See if it picks up anything. And I'll show you
las alturas del censo. Y ahora pasando a la tecnología, el primer sistema de alumbrado eléctrico en Cuba.
As you can tell, the plate's sensitive. They have something wired to it. Okay, so now you can see the keys light up. It's pretty awesome. So at night you can read that. Turn that off. Okay, we'll take it back up to 15, and then I'll show you. I think 10 megahertz was coming in earlier. We'll see if that's still coming in. Then we'll go to medium wave with this radio. Show you how this thing rocks. It rocks. Just love it. And it's pretty decent shape for the money, so I was pretty happy with that. It's just that this switch here has major issues, unfortunately.
1180 AM por nuestras frecuencias de onda corta y por martinoticias.com. Radio Martí, siempre contigo. A continuación,
Radio Martí, I think that's what he said. Kind of cutting in and out, that was weird. Okay, so I didn't find anything on 15 megahertz there, but we'll go to that one religious station, then we'll key it back down to 10 megahertz using the shortwave band button. Okay, did it miss her? Okay. Let's bring it up past this, and then we will do that, and do the AM band where it's all fun. But yeah, this radio is great for just FM, or sorry, just AM and shortwave. I don't need FM. I have radios that are really good on FM. Don't necessarily have to have this. My Grundig VT is great on FM if I want to take that out, or my AP Pro. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oops, stop. Okay, there we go. Let's go to 10. Fast. There we go. 10 megahertz. Love you can play with these controls. Just so nice to have. That time signal with that bass sounds really cool. It's like doom, doom. Very cool. Turn the light back on. All right, let's go have some fun. Whoops. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn this to AM, and we'll kick down. Whoops. That beep drives me nuts. Okay, let's go ahead and put this antenna. Yeah, 43 inches. Amazing. Okay, bring it down here, and let's get on the AM band real fast here. Whoa. All right. This will be fun. Turn it up. I think I'll use these buttons. I'm going to turn and put this on hold. Oh, it did say stop. Okay, good.
JGMC. Save big during our
So this is ESPN 540 WAUK Jackson, Wisconsin.
as big as $10,000 off MSRP on select models. Stop in today at 1907 East Moreland in Waukesha or online at jgmc.com. Factory suggested sale price depends on that.
Hey, this is Homer.
Makes a huge
Milwaukee
difference.
sports just got loud.
Okay.
Turkey trots in Wakanda, Highland Park.
560 WIND Chicago. The answer.
That's traffic. I'm Jim Talamonte from the Alarm Detection Systems Traffic Center on AM 560 The Answer.
Says it.
And his work focused in part on emotional well-being. Dr. Morphy, welcome to 1A.
This is an NPR station 580 WILL, Urbana, Illinois.
I do. When I was practicing stretch with the 3 home games, they knew it and they got off to a great start. They did what they had to do. And I think if you look at
This is WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan.
there's obviously the 2 teams at the top.
140 miles away.
It's a bunch of teams that are pretty closely kind of
Nice.
put together there dealing for that with that wild card. And so by no stretch of the imagination are
So
lines out of
you can
it.
almost
If
use the bass treble like a notch almost to help get better audio.
feeling that you got off to the right
I can't
start,
play
you
with the
got
wide
one,
narrow here because
well,
it'll
now you
just
gotta validate,
stop
you gotta
working.
get another one, and then we'll see what happens.
Welcome with my son. I know the farms. I know the people. When things are good.
600 AM is WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It's not a distant station. It's 175 miles away.
The resources of Pioneer to help with local challenges.
With the amount of research that's being done east to west and north to south, we know that products
Fluctuating signal. This doesn't have auto tuning, but you can see how it's going back and forth.
Local Pioneer sales representative
Cool.
for more information.
I'm very accustomed.
Come on, button. I guess people use these buttons a lot because they're kind of touchy.
Options.
With glass doors and extra storage underneath.
Oh, this is WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
For your new TV.
And most
And
radios,
it's
I have to
great for
turn
watching
it
football.
like this.
Just like the Pilgrims did after the first Thanksgiving.
So
The
it comes in
Colonial TV stand.
super
starting
clear.
at just $17.62 at Penny Mustard.
With showrooms in Milwaukee and Chicago.
PennyMustard.com. Better versions of what people want.
But still picks it up this direction too, which is nice. Come on, big
You
radio.
just can't pass
All right.
unless it's glass. Find out.
Music on 640. This is another cool station. WMFN Peatone, Illinois. I think this is about 70 miles away. Neat thing about this is that it's coming in, again, the wrong direction. This is the direction it's supposed to be in. You can see yeah, you can see the frequency there, how it changes. So you lose a little bit, but you gain. I mean, it's just nice that it works in both directions. Real strong antenna. I don't want to let that play. Those music, you get copyright on Hispanic music too. Yep, it's in the database. Turn that on. Okay, let's get 650. Anything there? Think we get Nashville? No. It's a little too far for Nashville. Okay, during the day. So let's go up.
You know, I can't say enough that he's the Hall of Famer. It's just when you are a Hall of Famer, you should have to be announced like that
Of
anytime.
course, HOF needs to
on
follow
slow.
you around everywhere. You need like the cloud above your head should just say everywhere. Yeah, you get a gold jacket for the players. He just gets a.
So no mute on
Yeah,
tuning, just a
what do you
beautiful
call that
thing.
You know,
Especially in shortwave, but with AM it's nice
these
too.
Cartoons, the little with the bubble.
This is cool. This is WLW Cincinnati. So that's over 300 miles away. It's very cool. I do not know how this would respond to a loop. Now I'm curious. Let me grab my loop. I'll bump the camera probably. I got it up high. I have no idea how this is going to work, but let's give it a shot. We're using a Texan AN200. There it is. That's a difference. Very cool. You don't have one of those? Get yourself one. It works on big radios too, like this, as you just heard. Awesome. That was awesome. This is 720.
Learn more at AmitaHealth.org.
Wow, that was cool. So I'm having fun with this. WGN Chicago. Yeah. I'm going to go to fast here and use the knob. 740, nothing, 750. WNDZ, Portage, Indiana. I think that's 70 miles away. Touchy. So this is why I don't use the knob too much.
That's a 19-minute ride in either direction between Lake Cook and the
This is a local, 780, WBBM Chicago.
From Washington to the Verne Interchange, 22 minutes in from O'Hare to downtown, 12 off the junction, 8 in the express lanes. Outbound is clear, so is the...
As long as you are, have an
820 WCPT, WAIT, Crystal Lake. This 870 is a Michigan station. We'll see if the loop works. There we go. This is WKAR, and I'll look up the distance and where that's out of again, and put a pop-up here. But there you go. The loop works. Awesome. All right.
And his opinion is that the caravan is not...
WLS, Chicago, Illinois.
That's not really up to Jim Acosta. And it's not up to CNN. CNN...
Is they're going to have those words on a laminated card.
920 WOKY, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I'm going to go kind of quick here. WBKM, Sandwich, Illinois. WNTA, Chicago. Oh, sorry. WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. 940.
And I will do my very best to pick up
950 WNTA, Chicago.
From the listeners of WBUR Boston, from Geico,
WHA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Friday weekend, join
WMVP, Chicago, Illinois. So I'm flying here, so. WNBR, Vernon Hills. This is WLIP, Kenosha.
Seamlessly with your natural teeth to
definitely directional sensitive.
Smile. Library Park Dental for preventive.
This next station's a hard one. This is WHFB, Benton Harbor, Michigan. About 95 miles away. And I'm sure with a loop I could pick something out of there, but we're just going to keep going.
From 101.5 IBA FM will be at the Verona store from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
This is WTSO, Madison, Wisconsin. WNWI, Oaklawn, Illinois. Music on WMBI, Chicago, Illinois.
Huge, giant victory.
I mean, Democrats are going to
WISN, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
A change in relationship.
WYLL, Chicago, Illinois. I skipped stations because there's really nothing there. And here is the squirrel. Sounds good. Yeah, the squirrel. WSQR, Sycamore, Illinois. All right. 1200 is WRTO, Chicago, Illinois. 1220 WKRS, Waukegan, Illinois. 1230 WCLO, Janesville, Wisconsin. WSBC, Chicago, Illinois. This thing's just a beast. This is WEKZ, Monroe, Wisconsin, 60 miles. This is coming in nice. Get a loop on that, clear it up a little bit. Nice to hear. WBIG, Aurora, Illinois. Oop, passed one up. I can hear something. This is 1290 WZTI, Greenfield, Wisconsin. A good benchmark station. A loop would help that, for sure.
You know, when I tried
1300 WRDZ, LaGrange, Illinois.
And we'll call it labor.
WIBA, Madison, Wisconsin.
Pricing like a roomy 4.7 cubic
WNTA, Rockford. And that direction is WKTA, Evanston.
Not just for a few hours.
I think we're going to run out of time here.
Holy Gospel is found in the Gospel.
WLBK, DeKalb, Illinois. WBEL, South Beloit, Illinois. (1390) WGRB, Chicago. WRJN, Racine, Illinois. Get some music up here. Awesome.
N to the number 86677.
WRMN,
That's
Elgin.
the letters WRN.
1430 WEEF, Deerfield, Illinois.
Before we say goodbye.
No, just thank
1440
you so much for
WROK,
having me,
Rockford.
and thank you for listening.
WCEV, Cicero, Illinois. WGEZ, Beloit, Wisconsin, Iron Country. WPJX, Zion, Illinois. It's WRDD, Waukesha, Wisconsin. Music on 1570. I don't have anything written down. WTTN, Watertown, Wisconsin. WCGO, Evanston, Illinois. Speaker sounds so good. Hazardous road alert. WSJP, Sussex, Wisconsin.
He was Homer's like he is now.
WOZN, Madison, Wisconsin.
I just love talking to you. I could talk to you.
And this is 1690, which is Chicago, Berwyn, WBON.
Well, I'm still here, Terry. I'm getting up in 8, so when you get ready, I will.
Okay. Nice beep. Love that beep. Okay. Turn this down. We'll turn the power off. I'll do final thoughts. So final thoughts on the C.Crane CC Radio SW. If you see one, buy it. It's just amazing. It's a fun radio to own. I enjoy it. It's like I say, it's a cross between a great like an EP Pro or an EP model radio with digital, and having that big antenna in there for the AM. You can tell it's in there, which is great. And the shortwave performance is decent, like the Grundig Field BT. I think it's probably picking up similar to what the BT does. But this radio is just a lot of fun. I wish my switch didn't have issues and I could show you the FM and do that. But I'm happy with just the AM and shortwave on this radio. It's fantastic, especially the AM. You heard it. It sounded beautiful. So just a great daytime performer, as you saw there. And of course, we're going to do an evening band scan with this radio. So this is a recommended buy on the used market. If you see one and it's in good shape, pick it up. You'll absolutely love it. I would say a good price for a good condition radio for between like $50 or $60. If you can get it for that price, you may or may not be able to, but that would be where I would be looking. I wouldn't spend hardly any more on the radio because I already have this one. All right, well, give me a big like. I appreciate it, guys. If you enjoyed the presentation of the CC Radio SW, you will see more of this radio. Like I said, we'll do an evening band scan together and see what it can do. I'll go from there. So yeah, 2, if you're new to the channel and you like C.Crane products, and you're like, yeah, that's a pretty cool radio, and you want to know more about the C.Crane products and you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell icon to get informed of future videos. I just gave away a C.Crane Skywave SSB, which was pretty amazing drawing. And I like to do those every so often, so keep checking for those drawings. 3, comment below what you think about the CC Radio SW. I really am enjoying this radio. It is great, fun time. I like pulling this radio out to tune with, along with my EP Pro and my C2E. I actually like this better than my 2E. It's easier to transport. The 2E is just kind of bulky, and this thing is like just the perfect size. And it has a twin coil ferrite for the medium wave. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.